Hey there, beautiful people. I am simplifying nutrition today. If you follow my advice in this video, you could essentially turn your health around in a very short amount of time. This is the most important nutritional principle on the planet. Stay with me. So, hey there, beautiful people. This is Lindy Ford, registered dietitian, clinical and licensed nutritionist, and nutrition detective. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to this channel. Also, if you like this video, hit that like button and also hit that little bell up there, and it will tell you when new videos are coming out. And follow me on all the social media outlets at Lindy Ford Nutrition and Wellness, and tell me that you saw me on YouTube. Also, I have a new newsletter coming out soon, and if you would like one, go ahead and go to my website, lindyfordwellness.com, and you can sign up for that. If you click on the homepage, there's a place to sign up for the newsletter. Now, I tell you, nutrition is so confusing sometimes. We've got vegan, we've got paleo, we've got keto, and someone even asked me today about the blood type diet. It just gets mind-boggling. Which one should I follow? All of them have parts of them all have good nutritional principles to them, but it just is so confusing. I'm kind of simplifying things today. I want you to start with this first principle. If you start here, you could turn your health around. It is amazing what this can do for you. Now, this is all about low carb veggie. So you might say, well, what is a low carb veggie? Just think of it this way. It's almost every single vegetable that is not a pea or a corn or a potato or a sweet potato. There's just, there's some vegetables that I consider more starches or more really carbohydrates. And these are the lower carbohydrate or lower sugar, lower glycemic vegetables. And I'm going to actually put a list up here right now and show you. Now, you might notice that carrots and tomatoes are not on that list. I like carrots and tomatoes. I don't eat a whole lot of them, but I do eat them, but I just don't consider them a low sugar vegetable. They're kind of like a hybrid or in the middle. Now, a lot of people talk about lectins these days. Yes, I do limit lectins in some of my patients. Now, I can eat some lectins because my GI is very, very strong, but for my GI patients, I do limit them. That's another video altogether. Now, if you don't like vegetables, you know what I want to say? You need to grow your taste buds up. You're just not going to enjoy all the benefits of what I'm going to tell you today. Now, I had a 13-year-old in my office today, 13, middle school guys, right? And I was so proud of him because I've been working with him for about 2 or 3 weeks, and he started off eating almost zero vegetables, and he said, I'm not really crazy about them. And what I said to him, I said, well, which ones do you like? And he named about 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them. I said, okay, let's just start there. We're just going to eat more of those. And darn it, if that kid did not take that advice, and he's actually gaining some of these benefits, and I just am so proud of him. So he's eating more vegetables than he ever has. And he's just eating the ones that he likes, and we might expand a little bit into some that he really isn't sure about. So I'm excited about that. But just the more is better. The more you eat of these, the better you're going to feel, the better your GI is going to be, and we're going to name all of those benefits. I am leaving my most surprising one to the very end of the video. This is one that you may know. Some of the ones that I'm going to say right now might be like kind of old school to you, or just something that you've heard before. But the last one, I don't think you've heard the last one before, because there's really good new research on that. Number one is that these low-carb vegetables are filled with vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients. And we don't really think, we know the vitamin and mineral part, there's magnesium and potassium being the 2 most important, but there's vitamin C, and there's folate and vitamin A and iron and so many other things that are in these low-carb vegetables that are going to be so beneficial. We are not getting enough of them. Americans are not getting enough. You are probably not getting enough of these vitamins, minerals, but the phytonutrients are the phenols and the flavonoids that have the huge anti-cancer benefits of them. So they're important. So number 2 is that these low-carb vegetables are loaded with fiber. Listen, the more fiber you have in your life, so you are going to enjoy better bowel and digestive health, better blood sugar control, meaning less diabetes, less prediabetes, lower cholesterol levels, better weight control, and people who eat more of these vegetables live longer. Number 3 is that they are lower in carbohydrates. Now remember, net carbs are total carbs minus the fiber. They have tons of that good fiber in them, but they're really still very low in calories, low in carbohydrate. And one of the things that our smart keto people are doing is not counting those low sugar, low carbohydrate vegetables in their keto carb count. You don't count those. The ones that are not doing it right are limiting those vegetables, which is a disaster. So don't do that, keto people. So they're so important. They just really don't raise blood sugar that much. Number 4 is that these low sugar vegetables, or these low carbohydrate vegetables, also contribute to gut health, especially the raw organic vegetables increase the gut diversity. A diverse gut is a healthy gut. The more different types of bacteria you have, the better your gut is going to be. Also, they have tons of prebiotic fiber. I talked about that before. I'm going to link a link below on a video on prebiotic fibers, so important for gut health, and because it feeds good bacteria in your gut. Number 5, it helps with weight loss. Why does it do that? Because of all the other reasons that I just gave you. All those other reasons help with weight loss. And this is the last one. And even if the other ones, like I said, were not a surprise, this may be a surprise to you. These low carbohydrate vegetables balance out your hormones. For example, avocados and leafy greens help to manage cortisol, which is a adrenal hormone that actually causes weight gain around your stomach, causes decrease in immunity, sex drive, all those things. It helps with cortisol. Also, the cruciferous vegetable group, like broccoli, helps with estrogen metabolism because it's a very, very long name, but we call it DIM. That has a compound called DIM in it that gets rid of these environmental estrogens and bad hormones. I actually call them either xenohormones or frankenhormones that wreak havoc in your system. So they act like little Pac-Men, and they flush them out of our bodies. So how many of servings of these vegetables should we eat? As many as possible. I really try to go for about 10 servings a day when I can. Sometimes I don't make it to 10 servings a day, but a serving is a half a cup of cooked or raw, or 1 cup of leafy. That's not that hard, guys. And if you have some type of metabolic issue or a disease state, you should probably be eating even more. What I'm going to do right now, I am going to link my gut health series down below. It's a little bit of an older series, but there's so much good information. Please watch this gut health series because this is going to help you also in your quest for better health. Where do we start with better health? Where do we start with nutrition? We start with these low carbohydrate vegetables. Get more of them. Start with the ones you like and just make it a goal to increase your amount of servings per day every week. I will see you in the next video.